Hi, Tachlis in Tel Aviv. So, you haven't heard from me in the last week. I was really frustrated. The situation here is still continuing. Daily stabbings all over the country. As far as I'm concerned, the numbness still exists. Still have my little fears, have my little habits of trying to avoid standing near people in ultra-Orthodox garb or soldiers. It really doesn't matter. I mean, the bottom line is their goal is to annihilate Jews, whatever they think it is or not. But there's a couple of things that have been really bothering me, and that's why I just didn't feel like videotaping it. And that is, where are all my friends from America? I haven't heard from you in a private message. This country has been under attack from the strangest stabbings. They are stabbings that are specific to Jews. Unfortunately, other people have been involved because these are crazed, knife-wielding children that have been in like full incitement of hate. Dinner time. Yep, even nervous girls gotta eat. It's actually important to try to keep regular schedules and eat norm, and keeps the fear and stress down a little bit to be normal in abnormal situations. So back to this craziness going on here and wondering, so many of you, it doesn't matter if you're a Jew or not or whatever you are, we grew up the same way. We grew up with freedom. We grew up with the freedom of speech and the freedom to be whoever we are. And I'm just wondering why I haven't heard from you. And I can only assume is because you assume this situation going on here is a Jewish problem. Yeah, pure, blatant anti-Semitism. If your voice is not against terrorist attacks, and you put the blame upon where a Jew lives, and by the way, those Jews that you talk about live over a certain border, they're living right next to Arabs. Yes. And we can get into that, those details. Personally, I think they matter very little. Whatever your biases, whatever your politics, whatever you've decided to believe, just understand that if you drive around in those so-called areas over the Green Line, you will see real estate, Arab real estate, something crazy, funded by Americans, European Union, a lot. So really check your facts. Again, it would be nice to hear from you. And if you don't want to get in touch with me, get in touch with your local news programs. Make sure they're reporting the truth. Did you hear about the guy from MSNBC? He was called out while he was misreporting, and saying that Israeli security policemen were attacking an Arab kid. Wasn't. He was wielding a knife in a camouflage outfit, screaming Allah Akbar, wanting to rip people up. If you think being stabbed in the head, in the neck, in the back, I've seen horrific images. It's not even about sharing to prove a point. It's wrong. You would never, ever, ever accept this in America. So say something. You don't have to be Jewish to say something. There's another concept that's been really bothering me, and it's the concept of defense. And that's pretty much how we live here in Israel. The group of people, the security that actually guard and protect our borders and protect the citizens, is called the IDF. The Israeli Defense Force. Defense, again. The Iron Dome, or the Kippot Barzel that we say in Hebrew, another defense, which I've spoken about this innovation that blows up bombs before they blow up on citizens. So this concept of defense, yeah, defense. Look at our borders, look at our neighbors. Defense. Because are we really attacking anybody? Are we attacking people that are attacking us, defending ourselves? Do you think there's anything wrong with that? Do you? So you have a bigger car or a bigger house or a bigger bomb, right? It matters. You're going to say, no, this proportions. What proportions? Why? My point is getting lost in this concept. Someone is attacking you and you defend yourself. You use the bigger bomb. You use the bigger gun. You use whatever you have to. Whether any type of defense mechanism that you use. Is there anything wrong with defending oneself? Is there anything wrong with defending oneself when one is under attack? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You and I both know that. We grew up defending ourselves. We're Americans. We're allowed to defend ourselves. It is a right. So allow Israel to defend itself. Please be heard. Speak up. Talk about what's going on here in the Middle East. It's insanity. I mean, look around, our neighbors, our borders. I'm thinking of the map is behind me, but it's not. It's just a pretty painting. So think about it. There's a reason that we need to defend ourselves because we're definitely not attacking what's around us. We're attacking what's attacking us. Nobody else talks about a defense force from Syria to Lebanon to Egypt to Iraq, all their borders. Nobody's attacking them, so they don't really need a defense force. They're just crazed terrorists. Is this what you want to rule the world? Because if you don't speak out, it will be ruling your world real soon. Shalom. Have a great week. Here we pray for a safe and quiet week. Shavua Tov. Tachlis in Tel Aviv. Shalom.